Hi, it's Ed, and welcome to NAED's weekly election update. We're just over 2 weeks away from Election Day, and last night at 7:37 Pacific Daylight Time, America heaved the loudest collective sigh of relief in human history as the final presidential debate of 2016 mercifully ended. It was easily the most substantive and most watchable debate to date. It makes you wonder what the race would look like today if Trump had turned in this performance a month ago at Hofstra. It's fitting that last night's debate took place in Las Vegas. No matter how well things start out, the casino slowly bleeds us dry. At the end of the trip, we're even farther away from solving the serious problems facing us when we landed 59 hours earlier with visions of jackpots dancing in our heads. The trend in the presidential race is fairly set, and history suggests that a radical shift in voter preference is unlikely at this point. While some House races are tightening, the sheer size of the Republicans' existing majority means that while it's likely to be eroded, Democrats won't win the necessary seats to take control of the House, which leaves us with the last great unknown in 2016. Who will run the U.S. Senate in 2017? Will Republicans maintain control over the advice and consent function for judicial nominees, theoretically pushing a President Clinton to nominate centrist jurists? Or will a Democratic majority grant Clinton her every wish? Would a Majority Leader Schumer rewrite Senate rules to stop Republicans from filibustering judicial nominees? We don't know. So what do we know? A 50-50 tie in the Senate looks entirely possible at this point. Races in Indiana, Pennsylvania, North Carolina, New Hampshire, Missouri, and Nevada are easily within the margin of error still. And while Wisconsin has reverted to looking more likely to end as a Democratic pickup. If the election were held today and polling averages proved to be accurate in each race, Republicans would hold the Senate with a 51-49 majority. We've got problems bigger than one person can fix. Our tax code hasn't meaningfully been modernized since 1986, and if you think the tax code is outdated, our labor laws are based on 1930s notions of labor and industrial relations that bear zero resemblance to today's working world. The gig economy is transforming how we work. Millennials value flexibility over pretty much anything, and the feds are proposing solutions straight out of FDR's playbook. Closer to home, distributors are fighting an antiquated federal tax framework for state tax collection on remote sellers that puts them at a competitive disadvantage over online sellers using tax avoidance as a selling strategy. We've got serious problems that require serious solutions. The great news is that in America, we can be part of the solution. We're honored to represent you in Washington, but our success hinges on your participation where you live. As the president says, elections have consequences. And whatever you think about the presidential race, House and Senate races matter. Your state legislative races matter. They deal with issues that impact your daily life. And it's amazing how much influence you can have with state legislators. All of this underscores why it's so important for you to vote, and to encourage your coworkers, family, and friends to vote. NAED can help. If you're traveling to NAED's Eastern Regional, please note that Election Day falls during the conference. We're committed to helping you vote early. Every communication we launch about the conference features early voting information. Also, our Get Out the Vote campaign is in full swing. You can go to naed.org/GOTV to get information on our GOTV materials. Or just give me a call. We can help you get your folks motivated to vote. You can't tell your people who to vote for, but make it easy for them to find their polling place and to go vote. Finally, NAED has a PAC, and we're supporting candidates in this election. If you're interested in hearing more, give me a call. Look for another update next Friday and every Friday through Election Day. Thanks for your time today, and thanks for supporting NAED.